Have you ever been invited to a Diddy party?
Actually, I went to a Diddy party,
Oh
bro. It was
shit.
nothing.
Today we got Artlanta in the building in the Miami Hustle.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, brother.
Anytime, bro. We appreciate you. We appreciate your time. We know you've been super busy lately, so
Yeah.
of course your time is appreciated here in the Miami Hustle.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, shout out to Fames and Karate Combat. You know that's
Yeah,
where we
yeah,
met
that's what we met.
out at the mansion party. That was crazy. So
Yeah.
shout out to them, and now
Shout out
here
to
we are.
Faze, my dog. Yep.
And ever since we met, I know you've been nonstop. You were
Yeah.
just recently in Dubai. Now you're
Dubai
headed to LA tomorrow.
tomorrow to LA. I was in Tokyo. I went from Miami to Paris to Dubai, then to Tokyo, then to LA, and then back to Miami. Now I gotta go back to LA tomorrow. Then I'm going to Coachella from LA.
To Coachella from LA.
Yeah, I'm still
Damn.
feeling jet lag. It's crazy.
And, and are all of these like planned trips?
Yeah.
Or some of them are spontaneous,
Nah.
like I got a call, we got to go?
Nah, they're all planned.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all planned trips.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, so just so everyone that's listening that doesn't know about you, where are you from? I'm assuming Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I grew up, born and raised.
And how is it being from Atlanta, born and raised?
Man, the part of Atlanta that I'm from is like, it's the hood, you know what I'm saying? It's the ghetto. So I grew up in the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? Section 8. I used to be in foster care because my mom has 8 kids, so she couldn't take care of all 8 of us. So like, some of us had to go to the foster care because she couldn't take care of all of us. And like growing
Wow.
up was just hard as fuck in Atlanta, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, I could imagine. You guys close now? You and all your siblings?
Yeah, we're all good. We're
Nice.
close. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So how long were you in Atlanta for?
Atlanta until 12th grade of high school. Then I dropped out of high school at 12th grade. Then I left to go to LA to go chase my dreams.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a big move.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
crazy.
I respect it.
Yeah.
A lot of what I, preach is after, even if you were to finish 12th grade, like
Mm-hmm.
I would say maybe take a year off and see where you're at, see what you want to do before
Yeah.
you go straight into school again, which is like college. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you really did it. You just took that leap,
Yeah,
and then
I
you
did.
said, I'm out to LA.
Yeah.
Had you ever been there before?
Now it was my first time. I didn't know a soul in LA. I just,
What was the plan?
bro. I honestly, I didn't even have a plan, bro. I was just like, yo, fuck this. I'm leaving. I'm going to LA to chase my dream. Whatever happens, happens. Like I was homeless in LA. Slept in IHOP. Slept on floors. All types of shit, bro. Like just struggling. You know what I'm saying?
Were you trying to go out there for your art?
Nah,
at that
it was
point,
just,
not
I wasn't
even.
even
Wow.
doing art at that point. I was just doing music. Like I just wanted to go out there and chase my music dream. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
how was that for you living in LA? Like, how long were you homeless for? Did you have connections out there?
Nah, I didn't know anybody out there.
Bro,
until,
that is a bold
I didn't
move.
know nobody until like I was out there, and then I met my boy Great. I met him out there, and then he was like, "Yo, I do music." I was like, "I do music too." He was like, "All right, pull up to the crib, let's cook up." So I pulled up to his house, and then we just locked in that bitch for like a week straight, making songs. And he was like, "Bro, fuck it, you can just live with me," because I didn't have nowhere to live. And he's like, "Yo, you can just stay with me." So I started living with him, and then we became a music group called Wave Pop, and that's when like my music days was crazy. Like Wave Pop, we have like songs with over 30 million streams. We've done Coachella, like all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That was back in 2016, 2017, all the way to like 2021.
Damn.
Yeah.
And how was that gap from meeting him to then doing all those shows?
Yeah, it was
Because
like
Coachella, that's pretty much like that's where you want to be at if you're
Yeah.
trying to be an artist in
Nah,
LA.
yeah, it was literally only 1 year.
No way.
We were working
Yo,
so
anything's
hard.
possible.
Yeah, anything's possible. It was 1 year of us working so hard, bro. Like we were making music every day in the studio, just going crazy.
That's what it takes, consistency.
exactly.
And I'm sure you got better throughout doing it every single
Yeah,
day.
yeah, of course.
And then where did the music take you guys?
I mean, it took us just like doing shows all around the world. But it's hard to make money from music if you're not like hella famous with music, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like we were making money from music, but we were like having good opportunities like on BET, like Complex on TV and shit. But it's not, you don't really make a lot of money if you don't have like a platinum song or if you're not fucking streaming, you get millions of streams every day, you know what I'm saying? Because the platforms, they barely pay you. So it's like, but we've done a lot of shit during our journey.
Yeah, it's a hustle. I could imagine. That's a whole nother game. Like, I know a lot of times artists they either really want to get signed or they
Yeah.
really don't want to get signed.
Yeah, exactly.
Where were you at?
Nah, I didn't even want to get signed because honestly, like we had so many labels come to us, but like I didn't want to give up my control and my freedom. You know what I'm saying? So I just stayed to myself. I didn't want to sign to no deal.
Shout out to you again. That's what's
Yeah.
up. It's not easy to turn down a deal sometimes,
Yeah, it's
especially
not.
when you
Yeah.
move to LA with nothing and you're
Yeah.
homeless.
I had
Like, shout
nothing.
out to you for real, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir.
So then throughout, I mean, you went from where you went from in LA to making music and almost creating it as a living. So how does art get into that? Like,
Yeah, so like I was making music and then 2020 comes and that's when COVID hits. COVID hits, everything shut down. I'm at the crib, bored as fuck. I'm like, damn, like I need to go explore my other talents because I always knew how to draw and paint and shit, but I never took it serious. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go to the art store. I went to the art store, got the paint, got the canvas, got the paintbrushes, came back. I was painting. All my friends seen the shit. They was like, yo, bro, you really talented, bro. You could take this serious and make a lot of fucking money. And that's when like the light bulb just came in my head, like, ding. I'm like, oh shit.
what is it that you were drawing that made him say that?
It was just
at
like
the time?
portraits. I was just painting portraits of like celebrities and shit. And then like I was doing that for like 2 months. And then one of my close friends, Purpose, he calls me. He's like, yo, Drake is having his birthday party. You should paint him and his son and gift it to him. And I'm like, oh shit, that's a good idea. So, but he calls me the day before the party. The party's next day. And he calls me like 3 a.m. So I only had like 8 hours to paint it. And it's on a big ass 6-foot tall canvas. So I paint the painting. I bring it to the party the next day, but I pull up to the party before the party starts at like 7 p.m. I pull up, security's already there. And I'm like, shit, I gotta think of an excuse to tell the security. So I told the security, Drake's dad told me to surprise him. So they let me through. They let me through to the green room where Drake was gonna be. I put the painting there, then I leave. And then I come back around 11:30 when the party's lit. And there's a long ass line, so I skipped the line, and the security remembers me. Oh, let him through, move out the way, let him through. So they walk me through. They walk me through to the green room. I walk in there, I see Drake. I'm like, oh shit, this is it. And then I'm like, oh, I look at the paint. I'm like, yo, I'm the one that painted that. I'm looking at it. If he looks at it, he's like, what, for real? I'm like, yeah, that was me, bro. He's like, yo, bro, you hella talented, bro. That shit is fire, bro. He fucking posted shit on his story. Everybody's like, yo, we see you on Drake's story, bro. You made it. You made it. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh fuck,
That's
shit,
big
this
time.
is crazy. And then I'm like, and at the time, bro, like, I was barely selling my art. I was only selling my art for like $200, $250. And then after that, he posted me and shit. I started charging like 10K, 20K, 30K. I started charging big numbers. And then like my fucking career skyrocketed like crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's all about quality. And that's when it comes to clients too. Like you want to deal with quality clients. You don't want to deal with shitty clients just because there's a lot of shitty clients. You want to focus on the big, like the whales.
Exactly,
And
bro.
I feel like that's definitely what you've mastered at this point.
Yeah.
And Drake is a great first whale to get, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
That's what's up. And it's funny because it almost comes full circle how you're in front of Drake and you've been, making a music career.
Yeah.
But instead of spitting a freestyle or singing, you're just like, yo, look, I painted that. Something that you just started.
Yeah, exactly,
That's
bro.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to get in the door somehow. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter what it is. You just
Yo,
gotta get in
speaking
the
of
door.
getting in the door somehow, bro, we do that in Miami all the time. If you know somebody, you name drop, you're in.
Exactly.
It could be like a huge line, but if you know somebody, you name drop, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you get
that's
in.
cool.
It's all about who you know what I'm saying? And who knows you.
Did you have any relationship at all with Drake's dad at the time? Or that was just
that
the
was
first
just
thing that came to
first
mind?
thing
You're
I was like, yo, they can't say no to Drake's dad. Surprised me. I'm like, yo.
Did you meet Drake's dad that night or not?
No, I met Drake's dad before. Like he follows me on IG, but I never
smart.
like talked to him about the painting or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. He knows of you though.
Yeah.
Damn, nah, that's strategic, bro.
Yeah.
You got to figure out a way.
Exactly.
And then how did you? So that's a crazy story.
Yeah,
First of
story's
all,
crazy,
that's
yeah.
amazing.
Story's crazy.
And when that happens, you gotta, I'm assuming, just focus on art now because shit blew up.
Yeah, like as soon as like my art started going crazy, I'm like, oh shit. Hella clients just hitting me up like, yo, I want this, I want to do this, that. I'm like, oh shit, all right, bet. And I started just running it up, you know what I'm saying? Just running it up, building my social media platforms just grew out of nowhere like crazy. Videos going viral, like other people post my content on their page and it goes viral. So people always repurpose my content on their page and they get like 20 million views, YouTube 10 million. I'm like, damn, like my content goes that viral. So I'm like, shit, this shit is crazy, bro.
What do you think the secret is?
Bro, I don't know. I think it's just I don't know, bro. Honestly, it's just me. I think it's just me.
So about you, when it comes to the art, like how do you, for example, shout out to you for making this beautiful Black Panther piece.
Yes, sir.
You already know this is a 101. You're never going to find anything like this again.
Never.
So this is very, I would say, like an expressive art.
Yeah.
So how did that come about? Because I would say that's also what you're known for. You know, this is the type of work that you do on cars.
Yeah.
And a lot of other projects that I've seen.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
Yeah, I didn't start doing this type of art until 2022. Cause bro, out of nowhere one day 6ix9ine calls me. I answer the phone, I'm like, hello. He's like, yo, what's good? It's Danny. I'm like, Danny who? He's like, Danny 6ix9ine. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh shit. I'm like, what's good, bro? How you get my number? My jeweler Neil from Timepiece Trading, so he gave 6ix9ine my number, and because Neil was at my art show and he seen me paint the first car I ever painted, the first Lamborghini, and then he called 6ix9ine. He was like, yo, you should let Artlanta paint one of your cars, and then 6ix9ine's like, yo, I want you to paint all my fucking cars, and he had like 5 cars, and I was like, oh shit, fuck it, let's do it. So that's when like the splatter technique came out of nowhere, because he calls me and I'm like, yo, I don't know what to do on your car, so I'm gonna just throw paint on them. And he was like, yeah. And he was like, all right, fuck it, I trust you. He was like, in Artlanta we trust. And I was like, all right, bet. So
what's up?
I paint the first Lamborghini. Everybody's going crazy. What the fuck? This is hard, yo. Come paint my Rolls Royce. Come paint my Lamborghini. And then I'm like, yo, and I made it a trend, you know what I'm saying? Now I have over like $80 million worth of cars that I painted in like 2 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I feel like you're the type of person that just capitalizes on these opportunities that are, you know, put in front of you.
Yeah, they just get put in front of me and I just seize the moment, bro, and take advantage of the opportunities.
So you mentioned like throwing paint.
Yeah.
And what do you say to people that look at that type of art and it's like, oh, that's not talent. He's just throwing paint.
Bro, people say that every single day. I get like hundreds of comments, bro. Like people like, yo, you're a shitty artist. They say the most terrible shit to me. Yo, you're a piece of shit. You don't deserve to live. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I'm just fucking creating. Like, I don't understand how people just can hate on somebody that wants to do better for themselves, you know what I'm saying? And like, and one thing that people always tell me, like, that I'm an industry plant. And like, I do not understand. How do you think I'm an industry plant? Like, yo, you're put here to launder people's money and all that. You're just an industry plant. And I'm like, yo, that does not make any sense, bro. I'm just creating. Like, I don't even fuck with the industry like that. Like, I just do myself. I created my own lane, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. And people see it and they think somebody is controlling me, and they're really not. I'm not no industry plant.
What is an industry plant?
Industry plant is like the higher ups, they just take somebody and they just plant them. Like they put them in position to succeed without doing hard work.
Hey, well, for the ones listening that think he's an industry plant,
you
heard the story about him getting into Drake's party.
Yeah.
So if he was an industry plant, he would have just already been in that place, but he did what he had to do to put himself in the situation to succeed. Like you said, just
real.
Creating things and then also creating your own success.
I did, and I just put in the hard work. Like, I don't get like how I'm an industry plant. I just put in the hard work. People that are watching this, like, just put in the hard work, believe in yourself, you know what I'm saying? Anything's possible. You don't have to think success is impossible to achieve, you know what I'm saying? People think it's so hard to be successful. No, it's just simple steps, and you got to be disciplined. And that's all I did to become successful. I'm not an industry plant. I just put in the hard work.
I think that's why the people that talk shit about you being an industry plant is because they don't see that hard work behind the scenes.
Exactly.
So let's talk about that. What is the hard work that you would consider that these people don't know about?
Man, I put in so much hard work. Even when like I first started, like I was DMing 100 people every single day on Instagram. Every day, DMing 100 people like, yo, you need to let me paint a custom portrait for you. Yo, you need to let me do this for you. It's just DM and just getting my name out there. And at the time, like I only had like 100 followers when I first started, you know what I'm saying? So like DMing people, putting in that work, doing pop-ups. I was doing pop-ups in LA. Literally 8 people showed up to my pop-up in LA. I was doing pop-ups on the street. You know what I'm saying? I kept doing them. And then now like my last show, over 3,000 people came. You know what I'm saying? I just never gave up. I just kept putting in that work. I didn't give up. 8 people came. I could have been like, man, fuck this. I'm going to go do something else. But I was like, nah, I believed. And I kept going. And now 3,000 people showed up to come watch me live paint last Art Basel in December. So it's like, you just got to keep going, keep working hard and nonstop.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I agree. It's all about consistency and hard work. Where does that come from?
I mean, honestly, like, I think it's kind of is like built in me, but I've just always been that way. That's why, like, I just dropped out of high school. I just left because I just believed, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna just go do it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like part of that is in me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like hustle, like, you really can't teach somebody how to hustle. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that shit in you. You can't show somebody. You can't. You can't show somebody how to do it. They gotta learn on their own. You know what I'm saying? Because how people work, they have to learn on their own to know if they're gonna fail or not. And I've failed so many times, but I just kept going. I just kept failing forward. Like, you gotta fail your way to success. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't even try, you will never know if you're gonna fail or succeed. So you gotta just do it. And if you fail, learn from what you made mistakes, fix it, try again. You know what I'm saying? Do it again, do it again, do it again, repeat. You know what I'm saying?
That is what the hustle's about. And like you said, you can't teach that because like even how you said, there's 8 people, you could have quit, but you didn't.
Yeah.
And that was within you. Like the faster you fail, the more you learn. And then the more you learn, the closer you get to success.
Exactly.
But like you said, it's never overnight. It's always a long road.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout those hard times and all that hard work you were putting in, like what kept you going?
Man, it kept me going. The thing that always keeps me going is just knowing how bad my mom struggled. You know what I'm saying? So my mom is like my biggest reason why I'm going so hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I seen her struggle. You know, all that going through poverty. She came from Nigeria. We had no money, dirt poor. All that just made me who I am today. That's why I'm so hungry to get it. And I'm not even where I want to be at yet. You know what I'm saying? I know where I'm going to be like 3 years from now. Like, I'm going to be so fucking huge. I believe that I'm going to be one of the biggest artists that's ever lived. So, and that's why I'm so tunnel vision focused on where I'm going.
So speaking of that, tunnel vision and focused, how do you, like, what do you see yourself next for these next 12 months in 2024?
Yeah, man.
How do you keep that tunnel vision? Because as I could imagine, bro, when you're traveling as much as you are, and this is, I'm assuming, all new to you, right?
Yeah.
Like, is this like the most you've traveled this year?
Yeah, this year alone, I've already been to 5 different countries.
So how do you manage that tunnel vision when there's, you know, life happening everywhere around you?
It's because, and like, I don't live like in the city anymore. Like I moved and got a house. So that is one big part, because you can get so distracted out here living like in the city of Miami. The club is right across the street. So many girls walking down the street. You can get distracted so easily. So I'm not easily distracted anymore. So I just stay in my fucking house, put in the work. If I gotta go somewhere, I'm not going anywhere. If I'm not making money, or I'm gonna go make a relationship, or I'm doing podcasts with you, or, you know what I'm saying, if it's gonna benefit me, I'm not leaving the house if it's not benefiting me. And I had to teach myself that discipline, because it's so hard to get distracted in Miami, for sure.
Yeah, definitely in Miami. Yeah. Like you said, there's a club in every corner and a bar in every corner too.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and every night there's something to do, Monday through Monday.
Yeah, Monday through Monday.
So yeah,
it's nonstop.
And how's it been with you and all the traveling, with exploring different cities and meeting different people?
Man, it's traveling is probably the best experience that you can experience in this life, because like, you go into new cities and new countries, experiencing new cultures, new food, like new people. The way, even Tokyo, man, I love Tokyo. The way they treat you out there is like, they treated me like a king. Like, all the Uber drivers, they bow down to me. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, all the waiters at the restaurant bow down. They're so like fucking nice, and it's crazy. And I come to America, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, yo, I would go live in Tokyo and just live like a king. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, it just changes your perspective. And especially Dubai changes your perspective and makes you think bigger, because everything out there is just fucking huge. Like, they have the tallest building in the world. They have the biggest mall in the world. They have the biggest aquarium in the world. They have the biggest Ferris wheel in the world, the tallest hotel in the world. Like, everything there is just big, and like, it's just makes you want to expand your mind. So that's why I feel like you should travel. If you haven't traveled, just go travel. And it's not even that expensive to travel. Like, people go to the club to go pop bottles. You can go use that to go take a trip, go experience life. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Yeah, it's that simple.
Straight up. And if you take a trip and you go to the right places, popping bottles is a lot cheaper anyways.
Exactly. You know what I'm
With
saying?
a whole new crowd, whole new vibes. So yeah, I'm all about traveling too.
Yeah.
What's the nicest place you've been to? I mean, I'm assuming Dubai. Was that your first time out there?
Nah, I've been to Dubai 4 times.
Oh,
I've
nice.
been to Dubai 3 times last year, and then 1 time this year already, and I'm going again in 2 weeks. So
Is
yeah,
it true they got like Lambos as cop cars out there?
yeah, bro.
Really?
They got Lambo cop
So if
cars.
Lambos are cop cars, then does that mean like regular cars or like all like super nice cars?
I mean they have some shitty cars too, but but
Okay.
they have like Lambos are cop cars, like Brabus G wagons are cop cars.
Damn,
But like every
that's
G
wild.
wagon in Dubai is either a Brabus or a Mansory. Every Lamborghini is like Mansory, so they're all like kitted out. Like they're all just like special edition fucking Lambos.
Yeah, I can tell they
Yeah.
take care of the cops out there for
Yeah,
sure.
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, I would love to go to Dubai.
Yeah.
When it comes to the music now, so it seems like the art is taking off and you're managing it very well.
Yeah.
Are you able to also tap into your music as you're doing the art and traveling this much?
Yeah, that's one thing I'm trying to teach myself how to do because like it's still new to me doing both at the same time. So like because the art shit, I have so much shit to like that is coming to me, so many opportunities for the art is like but I love music so much, but it's like I don't have time to do it, but I want to make time for the music. So right now what I'm doing, I'm planning to release my first album and then going on tour. So imagine me going on tour and while I'm performing my music, I'm like fucking painting a Lamborghini on stage, lit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit,
It's
okay.
never been done before. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
all right,
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm planning that right now, but it's taking a while because when it happens, it's gonna be fucking golden. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, so you're saying you're gonna make an album and drop the album and then go on tour with that music
Yeah.
and then perform live.
yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Yo, you're onto
Performing live
something, bro.
with
You're onto
art, fucking
something
painting
big.
Lamborghini on stage, painting models on stage, fucking throwing paint in the
You said
crowd.
well, you said painting models?
Yeah, models on
Damn,
stage.
okay.
Imagine like the crowd wears all white, and then I fucking
Yeah,
just
yeah,
throw
yeah,
paint in the
yeah.
crowd. And now from that show, they can resell those shirts because they got it live painted at that show from that moment. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
yeah,
Now I'm just
you're
fucking
ahead of the
yeah.
game.
No,
You're ahead of the
it's a
game.
whole
I've never
yeah
seen an artist
yeah
perform like that ever. So that's a whole different thing. You're
yeah
creating your own lane for
yeah,
real.
bro. Speaking
And
into
it's and
existence.
what I like about you is that it's real. It's the unique. It's a different style that you bring
Yeah.
because you make your own music.
Yeah, I do.
So how many songs are in the album? Do you know yet or not?
No, right now, man, I have like over 4,000 songs that I ever made.
Damn.
Yeah, but on the album, it's probably gonna be like 15 songs.
Okay.
Or I might do an EP, like 4 songs, 5 songs, tease them.
You got a release date yet?
Nah, not yet, not yet. But
Any music videos?
I haven't
Trying to
done,
get the inside
yeah,
scoop right now.
Not yet. I haven't done. Bro, like my time, like bro, I've been doing so much with this art shit that.
Hey, but I'm glad that we got you. I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
this is a good time for you to talk about it because we
Yeah.
like to document people's success. So you're going to keep doing your thing. You're going
Yeah.
to keep doing your thing with the art and then keep building this album. By the time you drop it, we could look back at this episode and see where you
Yeah.
were at and now where
Exactly.
you're headed. Maybe we have you back on before you do the tour and then it's only up from there,
Yeah,
bro.
so we up, bro.
And one thing I like to ask everybody that I have on the show is what does Miami mean to you?
Miami.
Yeah.
Miami to me is like its own world. It's like a city full of imagination, city full of opportunity, city full of positivity, and city of dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make a lot of stuff happen out here, and there's a lot of people that are just doing what they love out here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with Miami. That's why I moved out here. And the art scene too. Miami's crazy. Art Basel. You know what I'm saying? That Art Week. You got Wynwood. So it's very inspiring for me to be out here.
True.
That's why I love Miami.
How long you been in Miami for?
2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Miami versus LA, is that even a comparison? Because I know some
Nah.
people try to have that debate.
No
to me, it's like
debate.
MJ and LeBron. It's
Yeah,
not even close.
Miami's way better than LA.
Yeah.
I lived in LA for 6 years and like LA is burnt out now, bro. It's not it anymore.
Have you, speaking of industry plants, how you had brought that up? Because I know LA, they have a lot of industry plants, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Have you ever met industry plants or no?
Yeah, I met some industry players. Like
Oh, okay.
literally, I met somebody that told me, he was like, "Yo, bro, I'm just an industry plant. They're just doing an experiment on me." I'm like, and then I'm not even gonna say his name, but
Yo, sounds like
his
a little like
song blew the fuck up, billion streams,
Oh,
went
shit.
#1, and then a couple months later fell off. because he was just, and he told me he was just an experiment, and that's what they did, and it's crazy, you know. Like, I'm not even gonna say who it was, but
yeah, you don't gotta drop names, but I feel like you just gotta be on point with your contract at that point.
Yeah,
try to avoid being an industry plant.
Exactly.
That's crazy. So, how's the lifestyle in LA compared to Miami? Because I've heard some crazy shit.
Yeah, LA is like, right now, LA is like a fucking war zone. It's like it's a wasteland, bro. Like, so much crime out there. Downtown is so dirty. It's just like, it's not worth the money that they're paying. You know what I'm saying? That's why I left. I'm like, yo, I'm out of here, bro. Like, it's just not it anymore, bro. After COVID, LA just went. No shit on the people though that are from LA. I just wouldn't prefer to live there.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
And yo, have you ever been invited to a Diddy party?
Actually, I went to a Diddy party.
Oh,
bro,
shit.
It was nothing going on. It was a regular ass party though. Like, it wasn't all these stories they're telling. Like, it was a regular party. This was back in like 2017, but there's nothing crazy that went on. So like, yeah, I went to one Diddy party, but that was it.
Yeah, no, you never know. It's just crazy out here.
Yeah, I never seen no like weird shit in LA though. I never seen like all that shit that they talk about. I've never witnessed it, so I don't really know if it's true or not, but I don't want to be involved if it is.
Yeah, me either. I feel you, bro. Shit's getting crazy out here. So, I know I asked you this, but I'm thinking like going into this next year, you mentioned that you want to obviously keep doing the art. You're going to be dropping an album, and then you're going to be doing the tour.
Yeah.
Do you know what cities you're going to be doing the tour in?
Yeah, I'm going to do like major cities like Atlanta, LA, New York, Miami, Chicago, and out the country too, Tokyo, Dubai, Paris, Nigeria. So yeah.
That's big, bro. That's crazy. How are you on the other side of the world?
Yeah, like, because I have connections all over the world, and like I'm from Nigeria too, so I have connections out there. And Dubai loves me, yo. Everybody in Dubai, they fuck with me. Tokyo loves me. Paris, I was out there Fashion Week, got invited to the Louis Vuitton show. It was dope.
How were you able to build all these connections throughout the world like that? For any artist listening that wants to be, worldwide.
Yeah, it's because like I built my name up to a certain point where they all just reached out to me. So it's like, you have to put in the work to build your name and build your brand. Because people will fuck with you because of your brand, you know what I'm saying? People fuck with me. People pay the price for my art because of what I've built behind my art. It's not even like they're purchasing the art. They're purchasing me because my brand. It's the same shit with why Louis Vuitton can sell shoes for $2,000 and Nike can sell shoes for $200, but they're just shoes. But they're paying for the brand name, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what they're paying for. So you need to build your brand to a certain stature so people can have that value behind it. You know what I'm saying? The value is in you. It's not in the helmet. It's not in the canvas. It's not on the cars that I'm paying. The value is coming from me. I am the value. I am the worth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How were you able to, like, were you good at business growing up? Because I feel like you have, like, I don't know if you learned about this throughout, going to LA and experiencing what you did in music.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're on point with your business moves.
Yeah, I didn't even, in high school, like, I had to learn all this shit on my own, like, just trial and error. Nobody taught me. I had to learn trial and error. Like, even in school, like, I didn't give a fuck about business or nothing. I just wanted to be a cool kid, do music, and just be cool, dress nice. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know shit about business at all. Until, like, I got on my own in LA and I'm like, fuck. And I was just like, yo, I just was learning from people, meeting people, listening conversations. I'm a good listener too. Like, I just listen in conversation. That's how I learned so quick. And I just listened, and I took everything I needed to know and made my own sauce. And now I created my own blueprint on my own business plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
And do you have any mentors that you look up to? In or out of the art game?
I've never had a mentor. I've had like people like give me advice, but I never called them, oh, this is my mentor. You know what I'm saying? I've had people tell me this, do that, but it wasn't like, yo, I'm mentoring you, hitting me up every day, or telling me what to do, you know what I'm saying? But I just listen to a lot of people. Like, I know a lot of successful people that are like, I'm cool with, but I never like called them my mentor, if you feel what I'm saying.
Yeah. And what about someone you look up to, like in the art game, like in the art world?
Yeah, man, there's a lot of people like Mr. Brainwash. A lot of like my favorite artists like have died back in the day, like Basquiat, Andy Warhol, like all these artists that really inspired me, and just knowing their story, Jackson Pollock.
So you're a true artist at heart.
Yeah.
For all those that think you're industry
Nah,
plant,
yeah. Like I'm
know
a
your
real
shit.
artist. Yeah, I'm a real artist.
That's what's up. I feel like that matters a lot, and that goes back to what you said about the brand. Like, just knowing that knowledge and having those artists to look up to says a lot about who you are.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
That's what's up, bro.
That's true stories.
And you do portraits, and then you also do this type of art. Is there any other art that you like to focus on, or?
Yeah, I mean, like, I like doing the portraits, but I don't like it as much as doing this type of art, because when I'm doing portraits, I'm spending so much of my time painting. Like, I don't want to spend half of my life just fucking painting on canvases, you know what I'm saying? Because it takes hours out of the day. And I value my time so much that I rather express myself by throwing paint. If you feel what I'm saying, like, I rather just enjoy it, having fun. Because honestly, doing like the portrait shit, it's not fun. It's not enjoyable. You gotta be perfect. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a perfect person, and I like to just be free and express. This is how it is. It's coming from me, from my soul, not just this has to be so perfect. I'm spending 20 hours a day on this painting and spent half of my life fucking painting. Yeah. No, I want to spend half of my life enjoying, traveling, meeting new people while I'm just expressing my art. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, no, I love the way that you say that, because it is an expression. It's a whole different thing when you're sitting in front of a canvas and it is like jumping around and not only painting, but painting really nice cars, you know, or like really nice helmets. Like, it's a whole different lifestyle that you've created. And I feel like any artist or anyone that listens to this podcast is going to appreciate you for coming on and appreciate your story and where you come from, because you don't come from again, no industry plan. Like, you come from very humble beginnings, and I'm sure even now that you're traveling the world, it humbles you. Like you said, like, you go to these different places and you see a whole different life.
Yeah, that's real.
And all that happened because you made the move to go to LA, not knowing what the fuck was gonna happen,
not even
or who you were gonna meet, or what you were gonna do. You said you didn't even do art.
Yeah, it was all God's plan, bro. All this was God's plan. Like, and even what I'm doing, like, with the experience, like, it's like when I'm painting these cars, it's a whole live experience. Like, that's why it's called the Artlanta experience. When you come, like, people watch me throw this paint. I'm doing fucking 360s and jumping, and like the energy is just so high. And that's what people love. They love the energy. They love the full experience. If I was just live painting on a canvas, people wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If I was just painting a portrait, they wouldn't stand there and watch me paint that whole portrait.
Yeah.
But when I do paint these cars, everybody's fucking locked in, watching me the whole time. Everybody's phones out, recording, like, yo, because they're enjoying that experience. And I created that lane that's never been done before.
Yeah, it really hasn't.
Yeah.
And that it really is a performance.
Yeah, it is.
So an artist doing a performance with his art is definitely a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see where you're going to take it, bro. I'm looking forward to the album. I'm looking forward to more art.
Yeah.
And hopefully we get some more collab helmets going with my boy EJ.
Yeah.
So you already know.
Yeah.
Big things coming for you. And for anyone watching, just follow your dreams.
Yeah.
And like you said, God's plan. If you have some intuition and you feel you want to do something, just go out and do it.
That's real as fuck, man. And always believe. Number one thing, believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody's going to believe in you. You can tell when somebody doesn't even believe what they say or what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So you're not even going to give them the time of the day to even give them a chance. So you got to have confidence, believe in yourself. And, you know what I'm saying, walk up there with your chest out, shoulders up, confidence, believe in yourself, talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because other people feel that energy. And that's one thing that I had to fucking keep doing and keep learning. Like, yo, I believe I'm the fucking greatest. That's how you got to think. Like Kobe, he believed he was the greatest. That's why he became one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have that mindset so it can come to fruition, and you manifest that greatness through believing. You know what I'm saying?
At what age did you start believing like that?
Probably when I was like 14. Just
that's early.
Yeah.
So you knew it was
like,
up.
I always knew how to dress like crazy in high school. Like I won best dress all 4 years. And like I did all that because in high school I was hustling, like reselling shoes. So I was selling shoes that I have all the new Jordans that come out. I never had a job in my life. I just always hustled. Had all the new Jordans, had all the drip. Like I just dressed different. won Best Dress. Like, it was crazy. So I always knew, like, I was going to be a star. But I didn't know how it would happen. I never knew I was going to be a fucking painter. Honestly, I didn't know that. I swear. I didn't know that until 2020. And even in 2020, I didn't really know how I was going to go. I was just going with the flow, going with God's plan and wherever God was taking me. And I just went with it.
Everything happens for a reason, because now you're going from an artist to a performer.
Yeah.
Essentially, like, you're going to be performing your art. So that's a whole nother lane that, like you said, you created. And, bro, who knows where that's going to go.
Yeah, exactly. It's just...
I mean, tell us a little bit about, you already they invited you out to the Super Bowl. How was that?
Oh, yeah. It was crazy, man. I painted a Mercedes Maybach for the Super Bowl tailgate party. It was crazy. I met Damon John from Shark Tank. He was there. Like, nice. I met a whole bunch of NFL players. It was just a good environment to be around, and like everybody loved it. It was like fucking 5,000 people there. It was fucking insane, bro.
Yes, I mentioned that because I was speaking on your performances with the art, and I'm thinking like a big stage would be the Super Bowl. I'm like, bro, this guy's already been there.
Yeah,
like, performing his art.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl wanted him to do. It's like, it really is going to be really nice to see where all this goes. And then, bro, I also wanted to ask you about Gary Vee, because I know you went on his podcast. How was that?
No, man.
As a hustler, like you said, you've been hustling, you've been flipping shoes since high school or before that. So I'm sure meeting someone like Gary Vee was a cool experience.
Yeah, bro. I always like used to watch his content and stuff. I'm like, yo, this man is the truth. And I met him in person. Like, he's so genuine, so real. Like, just giving me so much knowledge and like telling me like, yo, I'm gonna kill it. Like, I'm already successful. Like, just telling me like I'm gonna be one of the biggest artists, and just giving me so much like love and energy. And I'm like, yo, this guy's real one. Like, he's really who he say he is.
That's what's up. Yeah, his energy is on another level, and that's what we're all about. We're just energy beings. So you put on a show, and then you get people going, and they feel you. Yeah. That's why you have, all the attention on you now, and that's why they want to keep watching you and just keep hoping for the best, bro. And I already know I'm grateful that you're here. Yeah. Again, shout out to Fame, shout out to Karate Combat, and I'm just grateful that you're on the show right now, because I already know in a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, bro, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane.
So I'm looking forward to it, and until next time, bro. You already know you're welcome anytime.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, bro. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yo, you already know. Shout out to Mike for connecting us.
Yeah, he did.
He's a real one. He's connected me with Artlanta and a whole bunch of other people, and I'm super grateful for him.
Yeah.
So
Mike is a real one. I remember I walked in that combat fight, and you were the first person he actually introduced me to. I walked in over by the kitchen. He was like, yo, meet my boy. He has a podcast, Miami Hustle. I'm like, yeah, we're going to get on the podcast, you know what I'm saying? And we made it happen. Shout out to Mike.
Yeah, bro, I had seen you, and I was like, yo, that's Artlanta. And he's like, yeah, you want to meet him? And I was like, yo, that'd be dope. He's like, all right, hold up. Within seconds, bro. And that's how he is. He's a real one. He makes that shit happen. But yo, shout out to Mike, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that in. You already know.